Iranian President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad says in an interview just before going to Egypt that Iran is already a nuclear state. This is being reported in an interesting article in Haaretz. He said that Iran is already a nuclear state, but they have no intention of attacking Israel. Yeah, he has no reason to lie. I would believe that, Lewis. The question is, well, we'll get to the questions. This was an interview he gave to the editor-in-chief of Egypt's newspaper, Al-Ahram. And Al-Ahram ran the entire interview only in its print edition. They put some excerpts on Egyptian websites. He said a number of different things. And when he was asked about the possibility of an Israeli attack on Iran, Ahmadinejad said that while it might be easy to launch missiles or attack using fighter jets, Iran's response and defense capability were important in this context. And he also talked about Zionists trying to take over wealth throughout the world. He said they want to attack Iran, but we're not preparing any attack against them because the purpose of our program is just defense. So a number of questions. Is he lying? Does Iran... He is not saying that Iran has nuclear weapons. He is saying Iran is already a nuclear state, which is really kind of a vague thing to say.
Well, he does lie all the time.
Yeah.
So very well could be a total fabrication, yeah.
Natan, when you hear him say something like this, what is your thought about the motive here?
Well, I don't believe anything that he says at all. But to the extent that it matters, I think it's used by Khamenei and the other leaders in Iran, the ones who actually have the power to sort of distract and to create a sideshow. I mean, he's like the ideal puppet sideshow guy who will just attract all the media scrutiny, and it will deflect all of the scrutiny away from the people who actually have the power. So it's definitely doing that.
Lewis, your dad is from Iran. What does he stay up to date on this stuff? What's his reaction to everything that comes out of Iran?
I don't think he follows it too closely. I wouldn't say he doesn't care, but
he seems turned off by the whole thing.
It seems like most of the information we get are stories like this, and I know that he's no fan of the Ayatollah and Ahmadinejad.
Egypt's security, on the trip that followed this interview to Egypt, Egyptian security arrested 4 men who were protesting outside of a mosque where Ahmadinejad was praying, and one man threw a shoe at Ahmadinejad, who apparently he was not actually in any danger, even though a shoe was thrown at him. Okay. The other interesting thing and this actually I want to, maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure when, but I want to talk to Dennis Campbell on Worldview about it. Ahmadinejad also saying in the interview that he is looking for a strategic axis with Egypt. And we've already started to see a number of questions come up about the aid provided by the American government to Egypt based on certain statements made by Morsi and just generally by some of the tenor and tone of what's been coming out of Egypt. I want to talk to Dennis about what are the repercussions, the real repercussions for Egypt if Ahmadinejad claims that they have formed some kind of an axis, and separately if there is actually evidence that they have done that. Because Ahmadinejad may say that and it may not be true.
Right.
I think we should definitely talk to Dennis about that.
Oh, yeah, that's important.